This video is one of a series of videos in which I discuss my approach to RFP and auction design, including questions to ask, scoring methods, and auction choice criteria. In this video, I shall cover the 5S criteria that I use to determine the suitability of a category for a reverse auction. A good auction is different from some other negotiating styles for just one simple reason. The bidders believe that winning or losing is in their own control. Bidders must also believe that the outcome of the auction will be implemented by the buyer. If we cannot create this situation, there is a chance that the auction will not achieve its full potential, although I've seen many successful auctions that do not strictly meet these criteria. From the perspective of the buyer, we must achieve a pass against a 5S test to ensure that our auction is a success. More about 5S in the following slide. Finally, I shall examine the role of RFP prior to auction. The 5S start with spend. The spend must be enough to attract the interest of the bidders. I have my own experience of proposing participation in a $10 million auction for the supply of fuel oil to a global oil company. The buying company was in a region not well served by the oil company. The company advised me to ask local distributors instead of major multinationals, and at this level, the auction was a great success. I'm often asked how many suppliers are needed, and the actual answer is any number that isn't one. More important than the number of suppliers is their relative competitiveness. The competitiveness of the supply base is an important factor in auction style choice, be it English, Dutch, or Japanese. In a tight supply market, a supplier may have other options to sell product that will yield a higher price than the auction. It's important to consider that a supplier may withdraw from bidding not because the price has become too low to be sustainable, but possibly because the supplier can find other places to sell the same product at a higher price. Good supply capacity will drive prices lower. A very clear and well understood specification is necessary. It's fair to say that most buyers in their early auctions focus on commoditized, easily defined and specified goods. But as the buyer gains experience, he becomes more confident with services and less tangible procurements. Stakeholder acceptability is the most difficult of the 5S tests to pass. SAP Ariba offers a number of auction designs, which along with competition designs gives the experienced buyer the best chance of achieving stakeholder acceptability. I nearly always RFP first. The benefits of RFP include they provide clarity on market competitiveness, simplifying the auction design. They allow technical pre-qualification, and they promote specification improvement as suppliers may have input to that specification. In short, RFP provides the answers to many of the 5S questions that we ask in our test of auction suitability. When not to RFP? Well, when we know the answers to those questions already, that our suppliers are pre-qualified, our specification is very clear, and our price reference is independent of the RFP process. For example, for commodity chemicals, where you may auction on the basis of a published index. My generic RFP auction process looks like the funnel shown in the graphic. You can see that auction isn't guaranteed or even necessary, but decided upon based upon the outcome of my 5S assessment. Auction structure and contest design are then optimized using my knowledge of the buyer's preferred outcome, for example, a 70-30% split award, and the need to build a prize that's worth winning. Thank you for watching this series of videos on the RFX process. If you have any further questions at this stage, please contact your SAP Ariba Customer Engagement Executive for more information.